So you are the multifaceted one. You're the multifaceted entrepreneur that can get what God put you to do on this planet done. Only you can do that. You are the source. You are the one that he took, he created, he put and sprinkled multiple purposes and gifts in, and only you can get that done. So I'm trying to understand and question, why do you continue to worry about what other people think of you? I've come from a position where I had to stop and start and stop and start. And that's because life happened for me, and then also my own individual choices. You may have gone down that path. I've learned that a lot of those things are related to ADHD. A lot of those things could be related to, in your instance, not mine, neurospicy or neurodivergent. These are the things that they call labels, but in my opinion, they're spiritual gifts, because you are able to handle multiple things and get them done. You are able to do that. You're capable of doing that. Sometimes you're not doing it is because you don't have a strategy to do it. I've learned, just like you got a strategy to pay your bills, you got to have a strategy to get the work done that God created you to do. How can you do that? Ask him for strategy. What works for you? How do you take in things? For me, I don't know if you heard of like kinetic learning. I'm a visual person, right? I like to read. I like to look at things. I like to draw things. Most importantly, write things down to see them flourish. And you may be that person. You may be a visual learner. You may be that person who doesn't need a visual thing, but you're a person who likes to read it and get it done. But that is how you need to incorporate your strategy to get what you need to get done. Here's one of those strategies, one of the strategies that I do. I'm going to teach you about another one tomorrow. So here's one, here's two, here's three, here's four. Now, mind you, I have a lot more, right? You may have a lot more of these as well, but this right here is going to save you. If you are one of those people who have to write things down, whether it's on your phone, I recommend right here. I'll tell you why in another story. But I recommend you writing things down and getting them done, because you have to see it to believe it, right? Not saying that you don't believe it, but writing things down does something in the earth. I promise you it does. And it does something to your brain. I don't know what that's called, but I know it's been working for me since I was a child. When I stopped doing it, it didn't work out, right? My brain keeps memory of things. I can go back to it. I can pick a file and get it done. I also can go back to this and get it done as well. The strategy that you need to execute the purposes and gifts that God has put into you has to be created through him, by him through you. Whatever that is, get that done. Whether he tells you to get a book, whether he tells you to get a podium, whether he tells you to get a podcast, do what he asks you to do so you can create a strategy around it. That is the perfect way for you to execute God's purposes and gifts in you. That's the only way. Because if you don't have a strategy, how are you going to get it done? Here's one of the things that I think is phenomenal. I got this from the Dollar Tree. I got this from Michael's. I also got this from the Dollar Tree. I got this from the Dollar Tree. I have a plethora of notebooks around with many purposes and gifts in them and actions. Now, this one I would say is particular because this is going to categorize everything that I have that God called me to do. And I can write down what it is that I'm going to do in each item. This, for me, is my marketing playbook. I already have 90% of my brain. It's just going to go on a piece of paper. Do you get what I'm saying? So, your strategy belongs to God. Your creation and your purpose and gift belongs to God. So, if you continue to worry about what people think about you, you're never going to be able to do what he asks you to do or get it done. So, take heed, love bugs. And yes, you can.